Hey guys, I'm not a really big 4x4 guy, but I have quite a bit of demand for the AoSu V7, which is a new cube by Moyu. I have actually gotten this for a couple weeks now, but I haven't actually opened it. So let's go take a look. If you look at the cube, it seems to have a bit of a different look compared to the previous AoSu versions. You can see here there's a bit of this beveling, I guess you could say, which is sort of reminiscent of cubing classroom 3x3s actually. If I think of like a Meilong, for example, it's got this kind of effect around the centers. Similarly to what it has there. Let's see the feeling. It is quite nice, of course, as you'd expect. Compared to previous AoSus, I would say that it feels a little bit more, a bit more, I don't know how to say it, less tight, I guess, and less, the spring tension seems to be a bit looser. What I'm used to with AoSus often is the corner cutting, although is good, but it takes some force. In this case, it seems to be much more flowy, giving it some turns. It's also very, very smooth and not super fast out of the box. I would say just right. Giving it some more turns here. I think that you can really hear what the cube feels like. It's got very nice, smooth, bubbly even kind of a feel. It reminds me honestly a little bit of the F2 if you're 20 years old and cubing. You've been cubing for at least 15 years. You might know what I'm talking about when I say F2. If not, then all you have to know is it's like, very smooth and buttery in the middle layers. Outer layers really also. If I would compare it to a more modern Moyu cube, I would say it's more like a V9. So like a Weilong V9. It's got that smoothness. It's got that fluidity to it. And let's go give it a solve. I haven't solved the 4x4 in quite a bit of time, but let's go see what I can do now. Of course, I do red-orange. Let's go take a look here. Got the centers there. It's sort of hard to solve through the camera, but I will give it my go. That's wrong like this. Doing the Yao method. Here we go. Okay, so doing the centers, I feel like it's got very nice slices here. Of course, not doing 4x4 for a while. It's going to be quite a slow solve here. The outer layers are, of course, super, as I said, very smooth and bubbly, and here you go. That was a very nicely executed parity. Let's see OLL parity, how it goes. Yeah. Overall, I would say it's kind of like the V9 of 4x4s, I don't have any modern 4x4s to compare it to. I haven't gotten a new 4x4 in many years, to be honest. But compared to 3x3s, I would definitely say it's the closest to a V9, Weilong V9. It doesn't quite have the V10, for example. I would say doesn't really feel like this as much, because the V10 has more like a hollowy kind of feeling. This really does not have a hollow feeling. It has a very smooth, bubbly, buttery kind of feeling, and so I mean it's very nice. So here, looking at the box, I know I maybe should have looked at it first, but here it says it's got the double track UV coated double track of magnets, that is 112 magnets, and ball core. So that's the new AoSu V7. I'm not sure why it's V7, because as far as I know, there's no AoSu V6, but that's what it is. Here we have it. New AoSu V7 4x4. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments if you have any other questions. I went through it pretty quickly, as it's also my first impressions, but if you'd like to know more about it, then definitely leave a comment and I will reply to you as soon as possible. So, thank you very much and see you next time.